Good evening, dear students. It's me, Santi Upadhyay. I'm again here with you with a new topic, and today's topic is Seven Steps Around the Fire by Mahesh Dattani. It is a play which is written by a famous, influential Indian writer, Mahesh Dattani. Before entering to the topic, dear students, if you find my video helpful to you, please click on the bell icon and subscribe our channel. Now, let me talk about the background of the play. Seven States Around the Fire was a stage play. It is a radio play which was first broadcast as Seven Circles Around the Fire. Means when it was broadcast in BBC, the name was given as Seven Circles Around the Fire by BBC Radio on 4th and 9th January 1999. The play was first performed on stage at the Museum Theatre, Chennai by MTC Production and the Madras Players on 6th August 1999. This play has been divided into three acts, and this play, Seven Step Around the Fire, depicts, means explores the taboos of Hijra community in our society, means in Indian society. The play uncovers or reveals the truth behind the murder of Kamala, who is a Hijra here in this play, through Uma Rao. She is a teacher who investigates or who is doing investigation on Hijra family or Hijra's lifestyle. And from her, the play's main event is uncovers, and who is the daughter. Uma Rao is the daughter of the Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University and the wife of Chief Superintendent Suresh Rao. Dear students, now I am going to inform you the characters in the play, about the characters in the play. Uma Rao, a sociology professor of Bangalore University, wife of Jail Superintendent Suresh Rao, and the daughter-in-law of the Deputy Commissioner and the daughter of the Vice Chancellor. Suresh Rao, Uma Rao's husband, and he is the Chief of Superintendent of Police. Champa, she is the head of the Hijras, means she is the leader of Hijras. Anarkali, a Hijra who is accused of murder of Kamala. Kamala, a beautiful Hijra and the member of Hijra community. Similarly, there is Monswami, a constable and worked as a bodyguard of Uma Rao. And there is Subramaniam. Subramaniam is also called as Subbu, husband of Kamala and Mr. Sharma's son. Mr. Sharma, Vice Chief Minister and father of Subbu. Salim, he is a bodyguard or security guard of Mr. Sharma and lives with Mr. Sharma in his headquarters. And there is another character, that is Uma Rao's father. Now I am going to explain the summary of the play. The play begins with the setting of Suresh Rao's office, where he is the head of the police. At that time, Anarkali, who is a Hijra, she is brought there. She is brought there because she is accused of killing her fellow Hijra Kamala. Uma Rao, who is doing research on Hijra's life, goes to meet Anarkali in the prison. First, she takes permission from her husband, and then she goes to meet Anarkali in the place where Anarkali is kept. Although Constable Munswami informs her that Hijras always tell false story, she meets Anarkali. When she wants to meet Anarkali, that time Munswami informs her that generally Hijra tells false story, not to believe them. But without caring constable's suggestion, Uma goes to meet Anarkali. And there Anarkali tells Uma that she hasn't killed Kamala because she loves Kamala like her sister. When she tells so, the policemen start beating Anarkali. Out of pain, she cries so loudly that Uma afraid a lot and she leaves the police station. Next day, Uma again comes to meet Anarkali in the prison. This time, she did not inform her husband, Suresh,
about her meeting to Anarkali. Anarkali requests her to give her some money so that she could get out from the jail. Otherwise, she would die in the prison because in the prison, Anarkali is kept with the male criminals. That's why she is sexually abused there. She was in panic condition. That's why she asked some money from Uma so that she could get out from that place. She further informs Kamala. She further informs Uma that Kamala was very beautiful, though she was Hijra. She doesn't seem like a Hijra, and out of jealous, Salim's wife killed her. Munswami informs Uma that Kamala's dead body was found in river after a few days of her murder. At that time, she was in bridal dress.
When Uma gets this new information about Kamala's death from her constable, she became so curious to know about Kamala's death. Uma takes 20,000 rupees from her father and goes Shivaji Nagar in Hijra's community to meet Champa, the head of Hijra. Champa tells her that Anarkali has not killed Kamala as they were like sisters. She too loved both of them like her sisters. At the meantime, Salim comes and shouts on Champa asking for a photograph. When he sees Uma in her room, in Champa's room, he leaves. Then Uma asks Champa about Salim's relation with Champa, but Champa refuses to talk about it. It means she didn't like to talk about her relation with Salim. When Uma refuses to give money, then only she reveals the truth about Salim. Means she tells Uma that why Salim comes in her room. Champa says that Salim often used to come to meet Kamala for a photograph. When Uma opens the box of Kamala, she finds a photo of Salim in it. Champa says that Salim wants to take Kamala out of Hijra community, but she did not allow her to move away because she thinks that Hijra will not be happy when they go to others' community. That's why Champa does not allow Kamala to go with Salim to live out from their community. Uma suspect on both Champa and Salim. Means she now has doubt on both Champa and Salim for Kamala's murder. When she meets Salim, he confessed that he had killed Kamala and requested her not to tell the event to anyone else, otherwise nobody would marry his sister. Means Salim had sisters, and Salim was afraid of the fact that if people of the society know him as a murderer, then her sisters will not get husband for them. Uma goes to meet Mr. Sharma to collect more information about Salim. As Salim was the bodyguard of Mr. Sharma, that's why to get more information about Salim, Uma goes to meet Mr. Sharma, who is the minister. He shares his doubts to her that Hijras often fight with each other. Mr. Sharma tells Uma that generally Hijras fight with each other because of a small matter. They might have given money to Salim in order to kill Kamala, and he further says that Hijra might have given money to Salim to kill Kamala. Mr. Sharma's son Subbu comes there while Uma and Mr. Sharma were talking. That time Subbu, Mr. Sharma's son, come there and he requests Uma not to arrest Salim because Subbu thinks that Salim is a very good person. And Mr. Sharma invites Uma on Subbu's wedding party. And while they were talking, Uma and Mr. Sharma, that time Mr. Sharma informs uh, Uma that his son Subbu is going to get married soon, and at the same time, Mr. Sharma invites Uma to come and attend his son's wedding party. But at the meantime, Subbu says that he is not happy with the marriage and he doesn't like to get married. Uma again goes to meet Champa to know about Anarkali as she is freed from the prison, because she knew from her husband that Anarkali is freed by an old Hijra. Then she again goes to meet Champa to get more information about Kamala's death. And when they are talking at that time, Uma gets some information, and at the meantime, Anarkali asks Uma to wear a red lehenga on Sabu's marriage, and Uma permits her to wear red lehenga or ghangra in the time of Sabu's marriage. And Uma and Suresh go to attend Subbu's wedding party, and when they were enjoying the party, Munswami informs Uma that Hijras have come to join the party. At first, at the beginning, Mr. Sharma does not allow Hijra group to enjoy in the party, dance in the party, but later on Uma's request, Mr. Sharma allows them to dance in the party. And while they were dancing and singing, Subbu sees the image of Kamala among them, and he snatches the pistol of Suresh. He declares he could no longer live without Kamala and blames his father for killing his beloved wife Kamala. Now, truth revealed. Now we come to know that actually Subbu loves Kamala. Mr. Sharma requests to forgive him. At first, Mr. Sharma thought that probably Subbu is going to kill him with Suresh's pistol. That's why Mr. Sharma requests his son to forgive him. But suddenly, Subbu kills himself with Suresh's pistol. Uma understands everything, means now truth is disclosed with everyone, in front of everyone. Actually, Mr. Sharma had killed Kamala because he did not like to accept a Hijra or Kamala as his daughter-in-law. His son Subbu loves Kamala very much. They wanted to get married and they married too. But Mr. Sharma did not like to enter Kamala in Subbu's life because she was a Hijra. That's why he killed Kamala. But the one thing which connects all the things is a photograph of Kamala and Subbu with marriage garlands. And to get this photograph, Mr. Sharma sends Salim, who is his bodyguard, to Champa and Anarkali to threaten them. But he is able to get that photograph. Yes, at last he got photograph. But just after the death of his son on his wedding day, he has to pay much a great price for that photograph. Means he has to lost his own son. Champa and Anarkali, both of them know the criminal of Kamala. Means they already know about who is the killer of Kamala. But don't tell to Uma because they knew it very well that they have to face more suffering, more problem in that case, and nothing to happen to the real criminal. They already know that if they tell the truth to Uma, then they will be punished. Due to this fear, they did not disclose the fact in front of Uma. Even the police are not ready to take any action against a reputed man like the minister, like Minister Sharma. After the suicide of Subbu, the police considered it an accident, and the photo of Subbu and Kamala is destroyed, and nothing has happened to the minister. This shows that how the police life is just like miserable. They couldn't punish the criminal, Mr. Sharma. The police even made responsible to an innocent people to do the formality of a case in which a criminal is a reputed person. Suresh Rao accepted before Uma that there is no evidence or proof against Anarkali. They arrested her only as a formality to close the case. The play presents very many issues like plight of Hijras in the society, man's inability to accept his weakness, police as a puppets in the hand of powerful people like Mr. Sharma. Through this play, again the Tani tries to hit the dogma and superstitions of Indian society. This much for today. next time I'll again come with you with a new video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.